Hello everyone, my name's Lacey and today I have my wax empties and half empties from the last week to share with you. I am still following along with the wax melting challenge that Patricia Gates is currently hosting. Really enjoying this challenge, kind of wondering if I'll remember how to melt wax without the challenge. It makes it so much easier to pick what you're gonna melt each day, and it's helping me get through so much wax. So anyway, we're gonna start with July 6th, which was to melt something romantic or sexy. So in the bathrooms, I did clean cotton and patchouli sandalwood from the clean cotton sampler from Super Tarts. I've talked about this in a lot of my recent empties. I've been loving the sampler. Clean cotton is my favorite laundry oil, and she is so good at blending scents, so they've all just been really nice. I love this one. I would definitely get more of this in the future if she offered it. It is so good. It's patchouli sandalwood, but I don't know, mixed with the clean cotton, it was kind of giving me like shaving cream vibes on warm, or like aftershave or something. I don't know. It was really nice. I would totally get that one again. It performed well. It smelled amazing. I really enjoyed that. And then in the back room, okay, this was in the kitchen and the back room. This is Rose Girl's Morning Sex. So I don't know exactly what the notes are. I don't know if she gives us the notes. I think she just says like fresh, clean, masculine or something. This was so nice. It's like a really nice kind of cologne leaning, but it's like really fresh. Almost slightly aquatic cologne, but like really relaxing. Oh, I really like this. This was in the box that Sarvi sent to me, and I'm seriously loving like pretty much all of the scents that she put in there for me. So I really just really appreciate it, Sarvi. I'm loving all these scents, and this one was so good. It was strong, but it wasn't like in your face cologne, you know. It was just a nice, fresh, clean kind of scent in the air, and I really enjoyed that. I would get that one in the future. Then in the bedrooms, yes, in the bedrooms, I did Nothing But Trouble from Super Tarts. I believe this used to be her 007 scent. So this is cologne, $100 bills, and golden amber. This was so nice, you guys. I would definitely get this one again. I liked it so much in the bedrooms. Oh, it's so good. That golden amber gives it kind of an earthy tone, but it is cologne. It almost also kind of smelled like laundry, like a really expensive laundry product. I love this. Again, it wasn't like in your face cologne, but it definitely filled the room and was very present. It was tolerable, you know. Sometimes cologne scents can be very cloying when you walk into a room. Hi, Johnny. This one is not. It's just really, really nice. I would grab that one again. Okay, then in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I mixed Graduation, which is, I think it's like an apple and like suede or leather kind of scent, but it's very sweet to me. It's almost like, Johnny, what are you doing? It's almost, I don't know, it's like sugared apples with like a hint of a suede or a leather. I would consider this more suede as far as like home fragrance goes. It was really nice. I did the whole clam of this one. Like I said, I mixed that one, so I had it in alternating, I guess technically not mixing, but I had it in alternating warmers with Wizarding World from the Harry Potter collection. This is a favorite of mine. It's so good. It's so good. If you haven't tried this yet and you tend to like scents similar to me, I would give it a try. It's earthy, slightly cologne. This has like apple, mahogany, vanilla. It almost leans a little incensey. This is so good. There might be some amber in here too. It's so good. It's like perfection for me. Great performer, super strong. It's really nice blended, not blended with, but in alternating warmers with the Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. Really nice with that scent. Oh, I'm losing it. I don't want to lose any of it. And it was really nice with Graduation too. So they both have apple and they're both slightly cologne, which is why I thought they would be nice together. While they were warming, I was definitely getting Wizarding World heavily. Why can I not say that word every video? But the Graduation was adding, like I said, this like sweetness to it. It was adding this like sugary apple scent to this like earthy cologne type apple scent, and it was really, really nice. I enjoyed it. I think I have one more bar of Graduation, so I might do that blend again because I did really like it. And I don't know, maybe I'll just do this by itself, but this is lighter. Like I said, I did the whole bar in comparison to a half a bar of Wizarding World. So I had, you know, 2 cubes of this in warmers where I had 1 cube of this. Yeah. Anyway, alternating warmers, a whole bar of Graduation, half a bar of Wizarding World. And it was really nice. I liked it. I don't know that I need more Graduation. I think this popped up in the warehouse sale yesterday, or it's still in clearance. I saw it somewhere yesterday. Today is Thursday the 13th. I saw this in the on the Scentsy website somewhere on the 12th, but I don't know if it's still there. I don't think I'm gonna grab more of it. Like I said, I have another bar and I'm probably gonna blend it with this again. I need to get more of this. This is one that I need to like have a few bars of on hand because I can melt this by itself. I can melt this with other things, like so many different other things. It's so nice. And look at that label. I love it. I'm so glad this is in the catalog. Okay, now that I've talked about that for 5 years, we are still on, no, we're on to the next day, which was the 7th, and it was to melt a strawberry scent. So I didn't melt any Scentsy on this day because I think the only strawberry scent I have in my collection right now is Coastal Strawberry, and I'm just not ready to let go of my Coastal Strawberry. I think I'm down to either 2 or 3 bars, and that was also in the warehouse sale, but it was in a bundle, and I didn't necessarily want everything else that was in the bundle. I think there were a couple things, but I don't know. I picked up some other bundles that had, like, most of the scents were scents that I wanted. So anyway, in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I melted Happy Birthday Harry from Super Tarts. So I finished up this band bag. This is shaving cream, tinsel, buttercream, strawberry, and birthday cake. So this is basically Hagrid mixed with strawberry pound cake. So Hagrid is shaving cream and tinsel is like a, I want to say it's like a berry peppermint kind of scent, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. But I love Hagrid on its own also, but I do really love Happy Birthday Harry. I have this weird pain in my side. Okay, but I do really love Happy Birthday hairy. It's just, I don't even know how to explain this one. It has, I love the shaving cream with the strawberry pound cake and whatever is in the tinsel. I feel like there's berries, maybe pomegranate. It's so good. I don't know. It's one you would have to try. It's unique and it's really, really nice, and it's a strong performer. Typically Super Tarts does perform really well for me, and this was no exception. I usually cut my BAM pieces in half before I put them in the warmers. I find that I rarely ever need a full BAM piece in a warmer. So I get a lot of melts out of my BAMs. So for me, they're worth the price, and I would repurchase that one. I think I still have some Hagrid on hand, so I don't like need it right away, but I would repurchase that one. In the kitchen and the back room, I did Sally's Love Spell from Britta's. This, I think, was a coffin, maybe. I'm pretty sure this was a coffin, if I'm remembering correctly. And this is strawberry whipped cream and cotton candy frosting. This is so good. I don't order a ton of these kind of scents, but I love these scents from Britta's. It's so good. I don't know. I enjoy Britta's strawberry scents. They're not like super authentic to me, but they're always just really good. I don't know how else to explain that. This was like a sweetened strawberry, and that's typically not something I go for, but I love it from Britta's, so I would get that again. This was from 2021. I feel like the last time I melted this, it wasn't super strong for me, and this typically is a strong performer for me. Most of Britta's is for me. How many times can I say for me? Anyway, I feel like last time I melted this, I did it in the bedrooms possibly, and I remember thinking it wasn't super strong, and I think that was like last year, 2022, and I thought maybe just it was losing some of its potency, but I pulled it out and melted it the other day, and it was super strong in the kitchen and the back room. So I don't know if that day was just like a fluke, or if it just didn't do well in the rooms, in the bedrooms for some reason, but in the kitchen and the back room, it did well. I could actually still smell it the next morning when I came downstairs. So I don't know, but I would definitely get that scent again. Maybe not in such a large quantity. I've learned, you know, over the last year, I would say, I learned that I don't need like loaves and like Britta's coffins. I love her coffins, but I need to stick to like souffles, smaller shapes. I don't know. Anyway, I would get that again, probably in a smaller shape. And then in the bedrooms and bathrooms, I did Garden Strawberry from Sassy Girl Aroma, and I finished up this bag o' blocks, I think is what she calls them. It doesn't say on here, but I think they're bag of blocks. The notes are a true ripe strawberry straight from the garden. And I guess I do get that. I don't know. This one's kind of, I don't know. It's not my favorite. There's something in here. I feel like the green note in here is like a true straight from the garden kind of scent, like the vine note in here. But the strawberry is giving me more like a strawberry juice or something. It's not strawberry chapstick, so I'm, you know, I don't mind it. I don't know what possessed me to buy a whole bag of this. It's okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite scent. It's not my favorite strawberry. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't, it's just kind of hard for me to explain this one. I got this authentic green vine note, but then the strawberry note was not what I was expecting, I guess. I don't know. It performed well this last time in the bedrooms and bathrooms. It was kind of all over the place every time I melted it. This last time it performed well. It lasted for the day. It was gone by the next morning, but that wouldn't be one that I get again. it's just kind of a weird strawberry for me, and I can't really explain why. I can't even really explain what it smells like to me. Okay, the next day was to melt a scent with coconut. So I actually don't know if this scent has coconut. I did all Scentsy this day, but I pulled out Baja Breeze. This was a bring back my bar, I don't know when, probably a few years ago, I don't remember. This was actually really nice. I don't know if there's any coconut in here. I felt like there was, because when I smelled it on cold, I got a little bit of Mahalo coconut from this, slightly, but I think I like this more than Mahalo coconut. There's something about this. It kind of smells like a baby wash or baby wipes, or it was reminding me of babies in a good way. There's also like a really fresh kind of scent to this. I think that's what it is. I think it kind of reminds me of like a fresh pack of lavender baby wipes. But on cold, it was giving me Mahalo coconut, so I pulled it out for the coconut day. I don't know, this was really pretty, and it was strong, and it lasted all day, and I could still smell it the next morning. I would probably grab more of this if I ever saw it pop up in a sale or come back and bring back my bar. I actually enjoyed that, and I feel like I didn't love it like on cold before because it's been in my collection for so long and I never reached for it, but I did really enjoy that scent. In the kitchen and the back room, I did Aloha Orchid. This was, I want to say May's scent of the month, possibly. It was a scent of the month from a couple months back. I just realized there's guitars on this, or like, yeah, guitars or ukuleles or something. I did not notice that before. I don't know if you can see them, but there's florals and leaves and guitars, or it might be a ukulele. Anyway, this is okay. It's not a favorite. I probably won't get any more. I didn't mind it. I actually thought it was kind of nice. When I walked into the kitchen a few times, I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. So this has, whoa, this has orchid. I think it has plumeria. I think there's a coconut milk or coconut cream or something in here. And it's okay. It kind of reminds me of Bora Bora Blossom, which I did really like Bora Bora Blossom. But toward the end of the day, it started to give me like teenage girl deodorant vibes, which I do tend to get from a lot of like tropical florals, and I got it here. So it's not going to be a repurchase. It was nice for the first few hours. Like I said, I walked into the kitchen and I was like, oh, this smells really nice. And then a few hours later, I walked in and I was like, oh, this smells like a 15-year-old girl's armpit. So I'm not going to get any more of that, but it lasted all day. I will give it that. And then in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I did coconuts for coconuts. And I do really enjoy this one. I did it by itself. Yeah, it reminds me of like Hawaiian cocoa butter. That's what it smells like to me. When I was a teenager, I worked at Babies R Us, and we had like the Palmer's, like, I think that's what it was, like cocoa butter stuff. I don't know what it's called. Cream, I don't know. Butter, I guess, is what it is, for like stretch marks and stuff. And I always really liked the scent of that, and that's what this reminds me of. Does anybody else get that? Or maybe like a tanning oil, but I really get that like Palmer's cocoa butter. I don't know. I really like it though. It smells like summer and it performs really well. So that's one I will repurchase. I'm debating if I want to stick this in my club. I just don't know, because I do really like it. I feel like I would be sad if it doesn't come back next summer. But like, would I be heartbroken? I don't know. I need to melt Sunshine and Tan Lines because I have that in my club. And if I melt that and I'm like, I definitely need this one in my club, then I won't put this one in. But I don't know. There's something about this. I really like it. So it's going to be hard for me to decide if that needs to be clubbed. Okay. Next day, the 9th, National Sugar Cookie Day. Melt a cookie scent. No Scentsy this day because I did. I have a few brick cubes of sugar cookie left, but I just didn't want to melt that. So in the bathrooms, I did Smoke Show from Teddy B's. This is not a cookie scent, but I thought it would go nicely with the cookie scents, and I can't do bakery in my bathroom. I know a lot of people can. I can't do bakery in my bathrooms. So I did Marshmallow Musk, Marshmallow Fireside, and Toasted Marshmallows, which is Smoke Show. And this was nice. It was kind of light. I was hoping it would be a little bit stronger. It could have just been because it was in the bathrooms. This smells really good. It wasn't super strong. But like I said, maybe if I do it in a different area, in different warmers, it'll be stronger. It is everything it says there. It's this musky marshmallow. It's Marshmallow Fireside. It's really nice. I might save this for like summer to fall transition. I think it would be really nice and just do it like out here in the main living area. I really like the scent. I'm hoping it'll be stronger next time. This is from a year ago, June 2022. So it's had plenty of time to cure. All right, then in the bedrooms, something leaked on this one. Probably a Scentsy bar. In the bedrooms, I did milk cookies and lavender from Teddy B's. This is sweet lavender, creamy vanilla, powdered sugar, sweet milk, buttery cookie dough. I really enjoyed this. I was worried because the last time I melted, I think this one and milk and cookies on its own, my nose couldn't handle it. They made me feel sick. I've mentioned before, but since I had COVID, my nose has really changed to scents that have those milky notes in them. I never used to be bothered by the milky notes, like sugar milk never used to bother me. After I had COVID, it was like really off-putting and smelled really gross. So I was kind of hoping my nose would come back around. I feel like it might be because this didn't bother me whatsoever. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't love bakery scents in the bedrooms, but my husband does, and he's in our bedroom a lot more than I am, so I figured this was a nice compromise with the lavender added in there. It's really nice. It's a creamy lavender, not herbal. Yeah, it's like a creamy lavender with warm milk and cookies. It's really nice. I really enjoyed it this time. Lasted all day. I would possibly get that one again in the future depending how the rest of the melting goes, but I love Teddy B's milk and cookies, and I was so sad when I melted it and I was like, wait, this is making me feel sick. So hopefully my nose has come back around and I can melt milk and cookies again, because that's like my favorite cookies scent from any vendor. Okay, I'm trying to remember which one I did where. I think this was the kitchen. So I have 3 scents from Britta's here for the rest of the house. In the kitchen, I did Cuddle Me Goodnight, which is lavender, pink sugar, blue sugar, yellow cake, sugar cookie, and whipped cream. This was nice. I mostly got the pink sugar, blue sugar, sugar cookie. I didn't get a ton of lavender while this was melting. Maybe the yellow cake, but I feel like I was mostly getting sugar cookie, pink sugar, blue sugar, and it was nice. Yeah, I feel like mostly blue sugar. Little bit of pink sugar, and then sugar cookie. Yeah, it was nice. I would possibly grab this again. Britta's is a vendor where I want to try everything, and everything sounds good, so I kind of, when I order, I'm just like, oh, I want that and that and that, and I'm not really like, I need more of this or I need more of that. There are some scents, but mostly I'm just like, That sounds good. That sounds good. So it's possible I would grab this one again, but I'm not gonna like be on the hunt for it. It performed well. Britta's usually does for me. This is from 2021 and still throwing. So Britta's for me has really great shelf life, really good throw. I love Britta's. I don't order a ton from Britta's. I haven't been ordering a ton from any vendors lately. I don't order a ton from Britta's because I hoard her wax because I love it. I love her scents so much. So I'm just like, I can't melt them. I need to have them in my drawer at all times. It doesn't make any sense. But so I was kind of actively reaching for some Britta's this week. So I did in the back room Night Stalker. And this is patchouli, sugar cookie, and blue sugar. This was so nice. This is one that I would probably like, if it were available, I'd be like, oh yeah, I need more of that for sure. Oh, it's so good. Patchouli with blue sugar. It's just so good. Britta's blue sugar is like very comforting to me. And with that patchouli, it's just even like more grounding and more warm. And I love Night Stalker. I might have some more Night Stalker in my collection. I'm not sure, but I would definitely repurchase that one. Lasted all day and I could still smell it the next morning when I went in the back room. So I highly suggest that one, or recommend. I highly recommend that one. In the living room, dining room, and entryway, I did coconut butter cookies from Britta's. And this, I believe I picked this up because it was either one of Patrice's customs or it was just one that she talked about a lot, I'm pretty sure. And she made it sound so good, and she was right. This is coconut cream pie and Danish butter cookies. Simple, but oh my gosh, like mouth-watering. I really like this. This is one that I would like repurchase purposely. I can't smell it much in here, but it was so good. It was so strong. I put the whole souffle through, like I said, the living room, dining room, and entryway. I feel like Britta's souffles are a bit smaller than Teddy B's, if you're familiar with Teddy B's souffles. I don't have any right here to compare, but I think Britta's are a little bit smaller, so it's not as much wax to put through the warmers, because I know, like, if I say I put a whole souffle through the warmers, a lot of people might go to Teddy B's souffles, and I do feel like they're a bit bigger, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I think I just cut this into 8 pieces and then put a piece in each warmer, and it was so good. Like, her coconut cream pie is bomb. I love Danish butter cookies. I love that oil. It's one of my favorite bakeries. I don't melt it a ton. I don't melt a ton of bakery, but Danish butter cookies, ugh, it's so good. Danish butter cookies, and I love Nilla wafers in scents. Yeah, anyway, this was bomb. I would get that again. It was strong. It lasted all day. So yummy. I feel like it was pretty much gone by the next morning. Like, I could still get a vague like sweetness in the air, but not necessarily what I was getting on the first day. So anyway, that is one that I would repurchase. What was it? Coconut butter cookies. Check that one out. I was gonna say if you like bakery, but I'm not a big bakery fan, and I really like that one. So thanks, Patrice, for talking about that one, or if it's your custom, good job. Okay, then the next day was melt something that contains amber. So I believe we weren't home a lot on this day, and I didn't change out all the warmers. I only have 2 Scentsy bars here, and I only changed out the living room, dining room, and entryway. Like I said, those Brita scents, the sugar cookie ones, Night Stalker and Cuddle Me Goodnight, they were still pretty much going in the back room and the kitchen. So I didn't even feel like they needed to be changed out, but I also didn't really have time to change them out. And the coconut butter cookie one was pretty much done, so I did change the living room, dining room, and entryway. And what I put in was white amber and silk, which is one of my favorite Scentsy scents right now. It's so nice. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's only good to me, but I feel like I don't see many people talk about this one. Oh my gosh, and it's so good to me. Like, amazing. And it's such a good performer. I have a few bars in my collection. I have a few bars at my club. If it doesn't come back, I think it's going to come back in the fall. If it doesn't, I'd be sad, but it's okay because I do have it in my club. Hopefully it comes back, because this is one that I feel like more people need to try. I feel like not enough people tried this when it was available last fall and winter. So I'm hoping they bring it back and more people try it and fall in love with it and it stays in the catalog for a while. Oh my gosh, this has like cotton, bergamot, and amber. It's not cologne at all. I know sometimes, at least for me, when I see bergamot in scent notes, I'm like, that's probably gonna be cologne. It's gonna lean cologne. This one does not at all, so don't think that. It's kind of how I think, oh my gosh, what is it? Corduroy. Something in corduroy. Why can't I think of it? You know what I mean. I'll put it here. But the Scentsy scent that has corduroy, and it's the color of the corduroy book. I'm pretty sure that has bergamot in it, and that doesn't lean masculine to me at all. So think of the bergamot in here the same way it is in cashmere and corduroy. Is that what it is? Cashmere and corduroy. I think that's what it is. Think of the bergamots being the same, because I feel like they are. But then it's like this crisp, clean cotton scent. And the amber, I feel like the white amber adds like a tiny little, tiny hint of like a perfume note. This is beautiful. I love it so much. It's a good performer. It is strong. It lasts all day. I almost didn't even change this out the next day because it was still going so strongly and I felt wasteful. I'm kind of starting to rethink how I'm melting. I do enjoy getting through my wax, and I enjoy changing my wax every day, but like with a scent like this, I feel like if it's still going the next day, I'm just gonna let it go and not waste it, because that's kind of the point, you know. We want our wax to be long lasting, but then I'm changing it every day, even if it's still performing. I don't know. I know not everybody does that. A lot of people do let their wax go as long as it can go, and I'm just starting to rethink how I'm melting my wax, and I'm mostly kind of regretting changing this out while it was still performing so well, because it's so good. Oh, I just love it so much. Yeah, long lasting scent, strong scent, beautiful scent. I've said it before, but it reminds me of being at the beach in the off season. You're looking out your window at the ocean and you're smelling your crisp, clean, fresh sheets in your hotel room. That's what this reminds me of, and I am obsessed, obviously. But I did that in alternating warmers with sandalwood and tangerine. I think I had half of each of these, so not even a full bar of this, and it was, sorry, I didn't mean to like shove that at your face. Not even a full bar of this, and it was so strong and long lasting. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, on to sandalwood tangerine, alternating warmers. I really enjoyed this combination. Sandalwood tangerine is so good. This does lean slightly cologne, but not really. It's more just that woodsy sandalwood and this juicy tangerine. I love this scent. This one is in the current catalog. I will be clubbing this if it is discontinued because it is so good. It's strong, but it's a one dayer for me. Like the next morning I didn't smell this at all, but I smelled this. It was still like a 9 out of 10. So I really enjoyed this combination, but white amber and silk will last way longer than sandalwood and tangerine. But I love them both and will repurchase them both. This will go on my club. If it discontinues, this is already in my club. It was so lovely. The sandalwood tangerine just added exactly what it is, like this woodsy note with this juicy tangerine to the white amber and silk. That's just like this clean, fresh, comforting cotton kind of scent. I really like that blend, so I would probably do that blend again. I don't think I have any more sandal tangerine. I don't think I have any more sandalwood tangerine on hand right now. Okay, next day. Where are we? Melt a scent that starts with S. In the bathrooms, I did Spring Sunset from Midnight Daydream. This was, or is, lavender, lavender, ripe apricot, magnolia blossoms, and cashmere musk. This was really nice. Love Midnight Daydream. You can't get it anymore. It was very fruity, but I definitely got that cashmere musk. It gave it kind of a like warm laundry kind of scent. Ugh, it was good. I miss Midnight Daydream so much. So much. Okay. In the kitchen and the back room, I did So White from Rose Girls. This is a Lush dupe. It's citrus, apples, rose, bergamot, and neroli. This is another one that Sarvi sent to me. I liked this. It was definitely heavy on the apple for me. Like very heavy on the apple. Like, did I even get anything else? Maybe some neroli. It almost smelled like a boozy apple to me. Like, what's that one? I think there's a Bath and Body Works scent that's like champagne, honey, apple, honey, champagne and apples with honey. Something like that. That's kind of what this reminded me of. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't love it either. It wouldn't be a repurchase. It was nice and strong, but yeah, I mostly got the apple and like a boozy note. So I don't know. I think that's just my nose, but let me know if you've melted this and what you get from it. Like I said, it was super strong, so good performer if you want to try it. And then in the bedrooms, I did Suspicious Lies from Destination Wax. So Sarvi sent me this one too, and she actually sent me those two to kind of compare to each other. So Suspicious Lies is sensual blend of neroli, rose, rosewood, orange flower, and a hint of grapefruit. I really liked this one. This one I did not get boozy apple from. Yeah, this was more fresh. Definitely got the neroli in here. Probably the strongest was the neroli in here. It was kind of musky, like musky neroli, almost like hairspray, like a good smelling hairspray. And this started throwing like instantly. I put it in the warmers upstairs, came downstairs, went in the kitchen for a minute, came back out into the entryway, and I could smell it down the steps into the entryway. So it was very strong. And I liked it. I did like it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of my Mammal because it kind of gives me those like Avon perfume bottle type scent notes. I don't know. It just has this musk to it. And I used to play with my Mammals with her stuff on her dresser when I was little. And that scent just kind of is super nostalgic for me. So I did really enjoy this one. I would probably pick that up in the future. So thank you again, Sarvi, for sending me that. And then in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I did Sunny and Cher from Scentsy. This is a really interesting, unique kind of scent. This was one of the first scents I ever tried from Scentsy, so it is kind of nostalgic for me. But it's a really good scent in general, and it's pretty unique in my opinion to other scents that Scentsy has. I would put this in the category with Scarlet Sunflower and Beach Daisy. There's a couple other ones that are these like warm, sunny florals. Yeah, that's where I would put that one. It was really nice. Good performer for the first day, pretty much gone the next day, but I enjoy Sunny and Cher, and I would get more of this in the future if it ever came back. That's what I would say. It's like one of those warm, it just feels like sunshine wrapped around you in a floral. I don't know. It's nice. I enjoy that one. Okay, the next day, which was yesterday, was to melt a scent you associate with camping. So I did in the back room. Oh, I wish I had some of these to show you, but I melted Teddy S'mores from, what is this? Lohalee or Lohalee Candle Co. I don't know if you can see that. Lohalee Candle Co. Teddy S'mores, cacao, clove, spice, tonka vanilla, and velvet woods. This is very similar to, oh, I'm forgetting the name. It's a scent from Sassy Girl Aroma that I've melted before. Was it Heading to Camp? I don't think it was Heading to Camp. I think that has a tree note in it. Oh man. If it comes to me, I'll put it here. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments. But it's very, very similar to that scent. Oh, that's not helpful because I can't remember what the name is. I don't think it's Heading to Camp. Does Heading to Camp have a tree note in it? I don't know, but I had this and that Sassy Girl Aroma scent at the same time, and they were almost identical. It's really nice. Definitely that s'mores kind of feel. I mean, this does have velvet woods in it, so maybe it is Heading to Camp that I'm thinking of. I don't remember. I enjoy this. I love s'more scents though. Like, I really do. This one was nice and warm and kind of creamy and a little woodsy. I really like that. And these were little shapes. There was like a little chocolate shape, a little marshmallow shape, and a little Teddy Graham shape. So good. And it performed really well back there. So I might check this company out and see if my mom gave me this. So I don't know. It might be like an Etsy shop or something. I'll have to look. If I can find it, I'll link it below. I might have to check them out. And I love that it's in a glass jar because I can repurpose it. It was good and it performed well. So anyway, I'll link it if I can find it. In the kitchen, I did Fireside S'mores from the Bathing Garden. I loved this too. Like I said, I love s'more scents. This one had a little bit more of a like cinnamon sugar kind of scent to it. I'm assuming there might be a graham cracker in here, and that's where the cinnamon sugar is coming from. I love cinnamon sugar in scents though, so I really, really like this one. It performed super well. I didn't even put it in the tea light warmer because I still have not ordered tea light candles. So it was just in the Scentsy bulb warmers in my kitchen, and it was so good. It's still going now. I haven't changed out my wax yet today, and it's still going in there, and it smells so good. I love s'mores scents. Okay, in the bedrooms and bathrooms, I did Pacific Woods, Seattle Rain, Green Clover, and Aloe from L3. This is also still going fairly strongly. Like a 6 out of 10 in the bedrooms and bathrooms right now. It started out at like an 8 out of 10. This is really nice. Really fresh, clean. I love that Pacific Woods oil. I gotta get some more of that. I think I have Pacific Woods with Palo Santo in my collection right now, but I need more. I need more Pacific Woods. Oh man, so good. I would get probably anything that she blends with Pacific Woods in the future, but I did enjoy this blend, so if I saw it pop up and I were ordering, I would probably get more of it. But happy to have finished a scoopable, even if it is one of the 4-ounce scoopables. Happy to be through that. Not happy that I have less Pacific Woods in my collection, but yeah, that was great. I love that. And then the last two things we have here are from Scentsy. They are what I was melting in the living room, dining room entryway. And I did around the campfire. Obviously, that reminds me of camping. And this, I've talked about this a few times here recently. I really enjoy around the campfire in the summer. It's typically in the fall winter catalog, and it's perfect for those seasons too. I really enjoy it in the summer. I feel like I associate campfire scents more with summer because that's when we use like our fire pit, and that's when I've gone camping in the past, was in the summertime. So oh my goodness, around the campfire, so good. It's a quintessential scent if you are a smoky lover. It's, you really get the embers in here, like burning wood and burning leaves. It's so good. There's a slight sweet note in here. It's so good, and you don't need a lot of it. I think I had 3 cubes left of this, so I did it in alternating warmers or some kind of way. I did like 1 cube of around the campfire here in the living room, 1 cube in the dining room, 1 cube in the entryway, and then the rest of the warmers I did Rustic Lodge from Scentsy. This is so good. It's a new favorite of mine. It was around in 2020 and then whenever it was around before that, and I don't know how I missed it in 2020. If I don't know, did I just overlook it? Did I not even try it? I don't know. But now I'm so happy it came back and it's in my club and I love it. So this to me smells like being in the middle of the woods in the summertime, and you can smell a little bit of the campfire that's off in the distance. You're getting just a little bit of the smoky note from that campfire, but you're smelling like the trees around you and the earthiness, and it's so good. But then you add in around the campfire, and now you're up close to the campfire. You're like a couple feet away from it, and you're still smelling the trees and the smoke, but you're also smelling the burning wood and the embers, and this is a perfect combination. I loved it. Oh, so good. So good. Oh yeah, this smells like summer to me. This just smells like summer to me. I know a lot of people say that Rustic Lodge is a Christmas scent for them. I don't get that. I feel like this is going to be good summer, fall, winter, but more for me, more summer, fall than winter. I don't get like a heavy pine or any like heavy evergreen. Mailman's on the porch. I hope he can't see me. Okay. Yeah, I don't get a heavy like coniferous tree from this in any kind of way. It's like a overall woods, but during summertime kind of scent to me. Yeah, I don't know. To me, this is summer, fall, more so than winter. Not saying I won't melt it in the winter, but more so summer, fall. Anyway, that combination was great. If you like those types of scents, I would give this a try. just remember to do way less around the campfire. Like I said, I did 3 cubes of around the campfire, and I did a whole bar of rustic lodge together. That's all you need of around the campfire. So I love that. I would probably do that mix again. And that is everything that I got through in the last week. I was trying to make this video a little bit shorter, but it looks like it is just as long as all the other ones. So anyway, let me know what you've been melting and loving or melting and hating in the last week. Did you participate in the Scentsy warehouse sale? I still have my fingers crossed for a flash sale this month. Actually, I shouldn't even say that because I don't need to order anymore. I did order in the warehouse sale. I also have a club shipping this month. I should just hope that there isn't a flash sale this month. But I feel like they still have to do something for their birthday month. They didn't really promote the warehouse sale as like a birthday celebration. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm not hoping there's gonna be a flash sale. Hopefully next month. There probably won't be one next month. I don't know. I hope they do a flash sale at some point that's more like the flash sales that we're used to and less like a warehouse sale that they've been doing lately. Still great deals, still great discounts. I'm still not a fan of the bundles, even though I ordered 2 bundles in the sale. I've said it before, I probably shouldn't order the bundles if I want them to stop doing bundles, but I don't know. I wish they would just list all of the bars individually. Just list them individually and let us make our own bundles, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I did grab a few bundles and a few other bars. Let me know if you ordered anything. When that order comes in, I will, of course, do a haul with you guys. I still need to do my Scentsy Club edit with you guys. I'm still deciding. I'm still trying to melt things and decide what I can take out of that club. Other than that, I don't know what I have coming up. I definitely need to get out and do some more Halloween hunting videos. I know some of you enjoy those. I love Halloween hunting and I want to see what is out at the stores. I just haven't had a chance to go out and look here in the last week. So anyway, here I am rambling again. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you've been in the comments. A lot of you guys check in on me and I want to check in on you guys too. So, and if you aren't comfortable commenting how you've been doing, you can always send me a message on Instagram and I'm here if you need to talk to somebody. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you're all doing well and I will talk to you all later.